We've got basketball action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Hey guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Gordon?
Well, Kevin, he never misses a chance to go up for a dunk. So I'd advise guys to either get in position to take a charge or maybe just get out of the way.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this home stretch. A great start of the season for them, playing very well so far.
When I look at San Antonio, they've really wasted no time. I mean, they've already shown themselves to be in mid-season form, and you expect that from a team of this caliber.
Yeah, they're a team to be reckoned with, among the very best the league has to offer, and they know it. They play with a lot of confidence.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Roberts. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
Yeah, he sure did. Turned in a really nice performance.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Murray, defended by Jones. Now Murray. Pass to Porter for 3. It's rebounded by Sohan. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Orlando.
You know, they had a great start to that game. A couple guys got hot early, and it seemed to become contagious. Everybody started shooting the ball well at that point.
You know, typically if there's a hot shooter, the defense can make an adjustment and lean everything towards stopping him and let somebody else beat you, but that wasn't an option in that game.
Gordon for 3. They get a hand on it.
He just couldn't shake loose. He had the defender draped all over him.
And that one's good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. Doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants his guys to focus on. He knows how much this team can hurt you if you give them too much room on the perimeter, and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Roberts. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. And there's the pass to Porter. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
Good. Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs have done as far as NBA stats go over the last month. First in field goal percentage, first in free throw percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Here's Murray. He's coming off a 28-point game against Milwaukee.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
And that one's good by Porter.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Sohan passes to Roberts. Sohan. Pass to Roberts.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Larry Nance has checked in for Gordon. Both free throws good from Roberts.
You see their early fouls here? They're having an impact so far.
The Nuggets trail by 4.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Here's Murray, right now averaging 27 points a game. He passes to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Porter from deep. No good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close. Oh, get it! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now, here's Porter, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Softly drops in the floater. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
He dishes it to Roberts. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Caldwell Pope. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I don't know that you can really show his true value to this team based solely on numbers. I mean, with him, it's all about his work ethic and his desire, the way he gets after it.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trigger.
Both free throws good from Caldwell Pope.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Milwaukee.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive, equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts. I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
San Antonio leading and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And I'll tell you what, even though they looked like the better team a year ago, they only managed a split of the season series.
A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 13.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Murray the pass to Porter. Six on the shot clock. And the shot is good. He's got 7. Clark, if you don't make the playoffs and a team you handled all right does, I mean, that gives you a little confidence that you can be among those 8 seeds next time around.
Kevin, I think it should give you some confidence. I'm sure both teams have that as their goal, getting to the playoffs. And they've shown us some great games in the past when they've met up. This should be a lot of fun.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Jones. Dishes to Porter. He kicks it to Nance. Passes it to Porter. And it's off the back rim. No good. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Roberts. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
The Nuggets trail by 7. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. fakes the lead pass. Feeds to Collins. No luck. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The kick out to Brown from past the arc. Number 30. The putback is no good. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Barlow. The baseline jumper goes down.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Denver with the ball. Back to Brown. Looking to end the run. With 1 on the clock. Uses both hands to slam it down.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start Clark making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
San Antonio with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Barlow. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Spurs lead by 9.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Denver with the ball. Rejected by Roberts. It's intercepted. Number 24. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
The Nuggets trail by 11. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Caldwell Pope, and it's Brown in at the small forward. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And so he makes both from the line.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Here's Roberts. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And here's the break. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hey, guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 40 points, and did he ever have active hands on defense? Stealing, blocks, both were a part of his game that night. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Both free throws good from Roberts. The Nuggets trail by 9. The dish to Porter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Well, let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Suleiman, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. No good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Good. And that's now 20 points for the Prophet.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
There's one other thing about him that I like. It's how easy he makes it look to change his shot in midair, and usually with defenders all around him. Because of that, it's really hard to block one of his shots.
Denver making a switch here. Nance is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Johnson attacking. Roberts. Porter with the steal. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Murray the pass to Porter. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Kevin, while we've got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. First in three-point field goal percentage. Fourth in scoring. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The layup missed.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Nance kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Nance. The pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. And that's good for 2. Caldwell Pope's got 5. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And so we wrap up the first half. Spurs lead by 12.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Glad you're with us for the nighttime edition of the Halftime Show. Out at AT&T Center, the Spurs have the lead against the Nuggets. Starting off on the right foot this young season, they're definitely playing well. An unbelievable half from the Prophet. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And still in it, the Nuggets hanging around. The outside shot just not there for them today, but that certainly hasn't stopped them from trying. We might see some adjustments after the break. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
What a performance. Just look at the game for the Prophet. He has 20 points and a very productive day for him at the foul line.
And I'll say, he's drawn a lot of contact, drawing some fouls in just about every way possible. And he's made them count at the line.
Roberts in at shooting guard. He's out there with Jones, and it's Champagnie in at the 3. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Nuggets, 3.5 back.
When I look at San Antonio, they've really wasted no time. I mean, they've already shown themselves to be in mid-season form, and you expect that from a team of this caliber.
Yeah, they're a team to be reckoned with. Among the very best the league has to offer, and they know it. They play with a lot of confidence.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Here's Murray. Doubled by Indiana. And here's Gordon from outside, and that one's good. Gordon's got 10 points.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Roberts. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Free throw good, Gordon. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Roberts. 22 points for him. And Indiana.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by Sohan. Suleiman's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Denver calls timeout. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah,
gotta love it.
That's good from Roberts. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Jokic, defended by Wembanyama, gets the 14-footer to fall. 12 points for him.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Spurs leading by 11. Here's Roberts. He's got 25. Pass to Sohan, and it's blocked by Gordon. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. Look at the Prophet, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. In fact, I would say his passing ability may be better than some of the actual point guards around this league.
And Steve, it's almost hard to categorize him strictly as a shooting guard because he does handle so many of their passing duties. Doesn't matter what we call him, though. The guy's got game.
Denver with the ball. After the missed 3 from Sohan. Pass to Murray. And it's Denver scoring again. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. There's the pick. Wembanyama, the pass to Roberts. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Now Murray. Here's Jokic. And it's Denver scoring again.
Got a good clear look right over the top of his defender because of that height advantage.
Here's Roberts, defended by Caldwell Pope. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. First in shooting percentage. First in free throw percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Number 30. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Roberts. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, anytime they've needed easy points, they've gotten themselves to the foul line. That's been key.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Brown gets a screen from Murray. Shot clock at 6. Gets the bucket. He has 6.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Barlow, the finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 9.
How about the delivery in the lane, just perfectly done.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Oh, trying for it. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. The Spurs making a switch here. The pass to Murray. Number 30. Goes back up. He lays it in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
They set the pick. Pass to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Roberts, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line. That free throw good from Roberts. Larry Nance has checked in for Denver. Both free throws good from Roberts. .143 left in the third. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That's foul number 2 for him. On the wing, Nance. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Passes it to Murray. Clock at 6. Strawther. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Roberts. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. The pass to Murray. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And that one's good. He has 5.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here's Murray. He has 6. Nance. There's the block. Tries again and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. And the first one drops.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Roberts. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Both free throws good from Roberts. The Nuggets trail by 9. Now here's Brown. They set the pick. He feeds it to Nance. 1 second left. Missed. The points bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's San Antonio. They're up by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Coming up this Thursday, November 28th, the Philadelphia 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Live from Quicken Loans Arena. You don't want to miss it.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Spurs leading by 9, and Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Porter, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Now Murray. Kicks to Porter. Jokic defended by Wembanyama. Porter, no luck.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
There's the pick. Jokic defended by Wembanyama. Blocked. He passes to Sohan. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Gordon's checked in for Larry Nance. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Murray. Jokic defended by Wembanyama. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Roberts. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting for San Antonio.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He hits both from the strike. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here's Porter to the paint. Here's Jokic. The shot no good. Nice D from Wembanyama. Roberts dishes to Jones. Pass to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Passes to Wembanyama. Here's the screen. Gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 11.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
The first one falls. And Porter drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Now Murray. Jokic defended by Vanilla. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wide open look. Off the left rim and out.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot there.
That's a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Porter with it. Back to Gordon. Defended by Sohan. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. And again, Denver no good. Here's Roberts. Defended by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Sohan. The feed to Roberts. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. A beautiful reverse layup. Roberts got 44.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now off the inbound.
Shooting for San Antonio.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 16. Now here's Porter. He passes to Murray. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Porter. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for Porter. 9 points and a steal.
Now getting to the free throw line and converting once he's there, along with his passing, those are the areas where he's really been strong.
Well, yeah, guys, it's basically just old school basketball he's been playing. I love it.
Spurs leading by 14. Passes it to Sohan. Baseline jumper. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Nuggets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And blocked. Outside, Jones gives him the lead pass. Here's Roberts. Can't hit. Great D that time from Caldwell Pope. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Murray. And it's off from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jokic, defended by Vanilla. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Roberts. There's the pass to Sohan. Dishes it to Roberts. There's the triple. Rebound by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside Gordon. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jokic defended by Sohan. It's rebounded by Roberts.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
He kicks to Jones. Vassell defended by Caldwell Pope. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. A second chance effort.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Indiana. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. There's the steal. And the basket by Jones. And the Spurs lead by 20.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Feeds it to Porter. And another miss by Denver.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Here's Roberts. And yes, sir, that one drops. Roberts got 49 points in the game.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Back to Gordon. He passes it to Murray. Six on the shot clock. Doubled by Roberts. Jokic, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Here's Roberts. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Jokic defended by Sohan. Here's Jokic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
You don't see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
11 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Number 30. And that one drops. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, the Prophet.
I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakitsa da, wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaw. Pag inamaw, storya rang galabaw. Isip pinamay, mura kaksikitsa da, wa kayangay. Ay palabi, dagang I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay, man di ay di mi kasabay mura sa kakitsada wa kaya ngay samog kay kagnaw samog katanaon pag inamaw storya rang galabaw ay si pinamay mura kaksikitsada wa kaya ngay ay palabi dagang kay kag arte wa kay agi ay pag pinagrabe ay pag pinamay sa tinud anay klaro kay kabay mananap kami natay dato daw siya do pero kaon dilata check in sa McDo nya gabaw no ginata feeling importante wa kay silbi yawa pistika plastic kang dako imo naw kay dili malata oy giatay ikaw na lagi ikaw na ang pinakamaayo ang pinaka-cool pinaka-dato.
Your team breached a victory this time around. It's got to be nice to get a little break tonight in the midst of a long season with more close games than you'd probably like. Your thoughts?
It was a nice win. The guys stepped up when they needed to and made sure that the outcome wasn't in question. It's a good feeling to know that the entire team seems to be on the same page and working together towards a common goal. And winning a game like this also gives us a great confidence boost moving forward. So hopefully we can keep it up. Looking forward to getting out there again next game.